Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle for you on the Sand River map. And it's Gardyy from Fiddy Clan in the A Phase 1. This is one of the Tier 9 reward tanks that you can earn with tokens in Battle Pass, Steel Hunter and Frontlines. And the other tanks are the Shah 4 and the Object 777. So the question has just been asked in chat as to which one's better. This is Gardyy's second game in Phase 1, so he doesn't have an opinion. Now, Gardyy is anonymised, and let's see if we can see his anonymised name. Just trying to bring that up. Oh, I'm not showing it. Anyway, but it is Rambo. So anyway, see how well he lives up to the name. Now, the gun on this is 120mm, average damage 400, and the average pen for standard ammunition is 258, I think, but the premium round is heat and has a penetration of 340mm, which is probably the highest pen in this tier. It's also probably, one of the highest pens in the game, other than some of the big TDs. So anyway, it's also got good handling, so you just saw him take a quick snapshot there which penetrated the tank, and here we go, he's aiming at a man chat. No, didn't hit, but he's certainly been spotted there. But he's in a good position here to take advantage of traffic. Yeah, that didn't go in either, but anyway, shell velocity is only 1,067 meters per second, so that might explain some of the issues with shooting fast tanks, but this means you've just got to lead a bit more. So it's definitely one of the drawbacks of the ammo, but otherwise, the pen is just pretty good. So got a few tier 8s here, but there's also the tier 9 E75, and he's loaded his premium ammo, which will basically take him through the front of the E75 without any problem. It does have very good strong frontal armor for its tier, but with this pen, it's not really going to help him. Anyway, he's not switching ammo right now in case he didn't switch targets. So putting some heat into the ISU 152K. Looks like he was going for the cupola there, but I think the E75 backed off just in time to avoid that. Yep, just goes through there without any problem there. So they're already basically taken an HP lead from the game there, and there's another tier 8 there. It's just bounced off him. And he's just trying to tempt them to shoot first before he comes up, obviously, but that ISU is now shooting HE, which well, actually has been from the start, which is a bit of an unusual choice there, but maybe he thinks that he can't go through the ammo with tier 9, the armor, I should say, not the ammo. Anyway, so here he is farming away, 3,000 hit points of damage already, and you can see he's choosing targets rather than going for the ones right in front of him. Take the ones that you can shoot at without getting yourself into danger. So he's hitting that target 2 down there, and he'll just take his opportunity. Okay, he's got the 703 facing the other way. Will he get him down? Yes, he has. So that's the end of that tier 8 there, and he's just going now for the target 2. Just gone dark. Let's see if we can pick up whether that shot went in. And he's already over 4,000 hit points of damage. Yes, you can see from the hit points that target 2. And you can see, look, oh wow, first shot that bounces when he's got 40 hit points left, so he doesn't get the kill, but he does get hit the track. So that gives him a massive 40 hit points of assisted damage, but nonetheless he's well on his way to a top result here. And there you go, switch to standard rounds. Doesn't need to use high penetration on the T10. It's pretty soft in terms of armor. Has got a very good gun, particularly when it's fully maxed out. It's a tier 10 gun. And now he's found another target, the Ferdinand, but Ferdinand is not really open. It's just a little bit poking out from the rocks. So pushing in now, and is pushing in as fast and hard as he can. Oh, there's the Ferdinand. Ferdinand's got dark. He doesn't have a target, so he doesn't take it. But yeah, the Ferdinand's bounced off, and looks like it just bounced off the top of the turret. Anyway, it's a bit of a foregone conclusion here. All the match has been played pretty much on the right side of the map. So only a few tanks left here. And he's got a Conway he would like to get rid of. Don't know where that shot went for a good handling gun. That didn't have any. And the Conway's firing HE. So this is a bit of a strange outcome here. Why are these tanks firing HE? Unless they've got no idea what the armour layout of the AE Phase 1 is. So perhaps they should perhaps do a bit more research about tanks to understand what sort of ammo to use. I thought, yeah, the Conway should be firing heat. I think that's the premium round there. And he takes out Conway for being a bit of an idiot there. Anyway, he's got the 30 light up. He's after damage here. Can he get another good damage hit in? Yes, he does. And it takes him over 5,000, although I think it's actually a bit more than that now because of the blind shots that we saw he took the damage from. Fires another one. Not sure if that went in or not. And yeah, possibly, but the Ferdinand's gone anyway, so only 2 tanks left, and they could well be right here. In fact, they are. So we've got the M53, M55 Arty, puts a shot to him. And there's the T10 is hitting him as well as the M53, but the M53 hasn't done much damage. And he's got the rear of the T10 now. I'll take him out first, and I don't think he'll waste any more ammo now, and he'll go for the ram kill. And that's the end of the game there. So good Rambo-esque play there, and we'll go and have a look at the results. So that was an Ace Tanker Mastery badge there for Gardy. As he said, second battle in the tank, so a pretty good result there. He got the high caliber award for the most damage and ended up with 6.5k of direct damage, which yeah, included some of those blind shots that we saw. 4 kills and a very small amount of assisted damage, which was mostly tracking damage there. Picked up all the standard medals, Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, and Fire for Effect. As well as a decent amount of experience, but that's part of the missions that are going on at the moment. So look at the team results there. Finished on top of his team with 1395 base experience, good result there in tier 9 for an ace. And the next best player was the M41 Walker Bulldog, who picked up pretty close to 1,000, yeah, well 900, so not a bad result there. But in terms of damage, he well exceeded yeah, the tanks that he was around. And on the enemy team, the Arty finished on top, but the rest of the team made pretty much dismal results there, as we saw. And it was basically the collapse we saw. Detail is 23 shots fired, 19 of those hit and 18 of those penetrated, so good ammunition selection there, basically making the most of his opportunities. And that gave him his damage totals, as we saw. In terms of the cost, as I mentioned, it's a reward tank, not a premium tank, so he doesn't get a lot of benefit in terms of reduced cost of repair and profitability. But if you hadn't used a premium consumable, he actually would have made a small profit, so a good result there in the end. And if you're wondering how we worked out what his anonymized name was, you can actually find it in the replay file. If you open up in Notepad, you can search through for the player's name and it will tell you the fake name. So let's have a quick look at that. Just bring it on screen so you can have a look. And you can see here I've just highlighted the part of the record that it is, and that's the fake name part is what's displayed in game. So it was a Rambo. Unfortunately, I couldn't show that in the replay. But yeah, just a little trick there if you want to have a look at that in a replay file. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you do like this content, please like it and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and tell people that about the channel. It does certainly help the channel grow, so we'd certainly like to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and look forward to giving another video in a short space of time. Cheerio.